Now that Halloween is over, I have an excellent use for your Hocus Pocus set, especially if you like LEGO Castle. As we know, the flagship Castle set of 2024 is going to be the medieval market square, and if like me you can't wait that long, I've made some epic alternate builds to get you in the mood. In part 1 today, I will show you the first half of my medieval market square, made from one copy of the LEGO Hocus Pocus Ideas set. And here it is, my rustic medieval tavern, complete with travelling wizard, landlady and village peasants. Let me tell you how I came up with it. I removed both number 1 bags and all minifigures from the original set, in other words this epic display stand, leaving just the pieces from the witch's house to play with. I then devised 2 large minifigure scale buildings to fit in alongside the Lion Knight's castle, or indeed any other medieval diorama. In the description below, I've included links to some of my other castle videos, and if you like this content, please subscribe to the channel to stay up to date. So back to the LEGO, and I'm fairly pleased with this 2-storey rustic tavern. Let's see it now in more detail. From this angle, you can see that the entire back of the build is open and there is a detailed interior. Starting from the front, you can see a partly cobbled street and some townsfolk outside. The lower half of this tavern is made of stone, and I put in a few of those lattice windows. Here you can see our landlady at the door and a travelling wizard approaching for a place to rest. This staircase to the side of the build enables access to the cosy bedroom on the 2nd floor. This is the landlady's daughter about to go in and get the room ready for the next guest. The 2nd floor has a mock wooden panelling which makes up the framework and windowsills. The roof on top has definitely seen better days, with some slate tiles loose and broken. This shot is of the ground floor, and you can see the entrance and an area for drinking and dining. There are casks of real ale ready to go if any of the Lion Knights or Black Falcons arrive. In the corner, we have a candlelit dining area complete with wooden benches to sit at. Now this shot is of the 1st floor and it's accessed via the staircase that I mentioned before. There's a large oak wooden door, putting those printed wood effect tiles to good use. The room is lit via candlelight and has some space for storage if any travellers come to stay. There are 2 warm and cosy beds available at this tavern with checkered coloured quilts. Outside now, and around the stone walls of the ground floor, you can see that I added some weeds and shrubs growing at the front of the tavern, and a chopping block around the side to help make firewood for the winter. Now let's move on to some of the characters that I've included here from my own collection. I've already mentioned the landlady and her daughter, who own and run the place together. We also have a couple of peasants having a chat outside. These ones I found on eBay. Finally, we have my favourite LEGO wizard, Majisto, who's venturing out for some spell ingredients. And that's it! The first half is complete. Part 2 coming up in a few weeks. Stay tuned!